Welcome back to Life Crystal Compass, where stories guide your mind, your heart, and your soul toward light and wisdom. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by beautiful mountains, there lived a 4-year-old young man named Arik. Arik was very restless. His mind was always full of thoughts. All day long, different ideas and worries came and went, and these thoughts made him feel uneasy and tired. He often felt sad about his past and anxious about his future. Because of this storm inside his mind, Arik couldn't feel calm. He couldn't sleep well and had almost forgotten how to smile. One day, Arik heard about a faraway village in the hills. People said that a wise old man lived there, a man who used to be a famous psychologist in the city. In his younger days, this wise man had helped many people find peace within their minds. Now, in his old age, he had left the noisy city and chosen to live a quiet, simple life close to nature. Sometimes, he would give advice to those who came seeking peace. When Arik heard this, a spark of hope lit up inside him. He thought, maybe this wise man can help me find peace too. After many days of a long and tiring journey, Arik finally reached the little village in the hills. There, among the trees and flowers, he found a small house covered with greenery. On the porch of the house sat the old man, his eyes gently closed, his face calm like still water. Arik walked up to him quietly and said, "Grandfather, my mind is very restless. I cannot stop thinking. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" "So you are looking for peace?" he said. "Then come with me. I will give you a small task." He led Arik to his small yard, filled a glass completely full of water right to the brim, and handed it to him. "Now," the old man said, "walk from here to the edge of the village and come back. But remember, you must not spill even a single drop of water." Arik was surprised but determined. He carefully held the glass and began walking. The road was narrow and full of life, people walking, children playing, shopkeepers calling out, dogs barking. But Arik did not look around. His eyes stayed fixed on the glass. Step by step, he moved slowly and carefully, focused only on keeping the water steady. People watched him curiously but didn't disturb him. They knew the old man was teaching him something important. Finally, Arik returned to the old man and said with a smile, "Grandfather, I did it. I didn't spill even one drop." The old man nodded and smiled again. Then he asked, "That's good. But tell me, did you see the children playing? Did you hear the dogs barking?" Arik looked surprised and said, "No, I didn't notice anything. I was only focusing on the glass." The old man smiled and said gently, "That, my child, is the secret. When your mind stays in the present moment, there is no space for fear, no confusion, no extra thoughts. You were thinking only about the water, and at that moment, your mind was calm and still. You were not sad about the past, nor afraid of the future. That's peace, and it was inside you all along." Slowly, Arik began to understand. Peace is not something we find outside, it already lives within us. We just need to bring our mind back to this moment, right here, right now. Arik bowed his head and said softly, "Grandfather, now I understand. If I want to calm my mind, I must keep it in the present moment. That's where true peace begins." The old man smiled once more. The sun was setting, painting the sky in gold and orange. Birds were flying home to their nests. As Arik began his walk back home, he was no longer the same restless young man. He was calm, peaceful, and full of understanding because now he knew how to quiet his mind. If you liked this story, please give it a like, share it with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to Life Crystal Compass for more inspiring stories like this one. Thank you for staying with us. See you in the next story with new thoughts and new lessons. Until then, stay well and stay peaceful.